What a sign to be alive. You don't want problems with the guys. She wanna come through just to vibe. Well, we got different things in mind. Well,
all right, welcome back to DNF, everyone. Hope you're all having a good day. For both myself and Frank, not the most favorable championship game, but breaking news. So Ian was traded to the West Coast for Jared Goff, 2 first-round picks, and an additional third-round pick. I think it's a really crazy deal. Frank and Keon, I know Keon's definitely pumped about this one. But yeah, let's dive deeper into this whole situation.
All right, so Matthew Stafford was obviously traded to the Rams, and I feel like this makes the Rams Super Bowl contenders, in my opinion. It was the one missing piece. If you look back at the 2020 Rams, the defense was number 1 in the league. We have great weapons, receivers, tight ends, great coach, top 3 offensive line according to Pro Football Focus. The only thing that was inconsistent was our quarterback. Somebody who couldn't be mobile and somebody who couldn't make throws down the field like McVay wanted. And this is what the Rams do. They make aggressive trades because they want to win the Super Bowl. They want to win the Super Bowl 5 years from now. They want to win it now. They have Aaron Donald in his prime, Jalen Ramsey in his prime. Everybody's in their prime, and they just feel like, it's now or never. And also, McVay has not had a first-round pick in his entire career with the Rams, and he's had 4 straight winning seasons. So clearly, first-round picks are not as valuable to the Rams as they are to other teams. So both teams won this trade, in my opinion. Lions got what they needed. We got what we needed. The Lions are looking ahead in the future. Rams want to win now. And that's my opinion.
Yeah, so in my opinion, I think that the Rams did a really good job with this move. I think, the Rams have always been a team. They've really been investing in the present. I think that's a really good mentality for like a general manager to have, like less need. Like you really want to win now. I think a lot of teams that rebuild and just prepare the future, like I don't know what they're doing, like Green Bay. So I refuse to wear their merchandise on my head. It might even be Switch Sports. I don't know. But I do think that Sean McVay really wants to win now. And, Jared Goff is a really talented quarterback. I really like him, but I think he's just not mobile enough in the pocket. And I think that his ability to make plays inside the pocket just has been subpar. I feel like, he's been really dependent with Sean McVay and what he's been doing for that offense, with all those motions and those spaces that are created, using that 2 tight end formation with Higbee and Gerald Everett. You just expect a lot of slides and slip screens to create a lot of space because he really can't move inside the pocket. But I think that Matthew Stafford, I also, he's not the most mobile guy out there, but he definitely can make plays off his feet. We've seen him make plays off the bootleg. We've seen him make plays on the other side of the field, on the awkward side. But he's just an exceptional ball thrower with Matthew Stafford. He throws the ball like phenomenal. I think he's like top 5 best like ball throwers. He has like a really good release. He has great mechanics. He can throw the ball in any tight window. And I think that that's really good for McVay. I think that Jared Goff was underthrowing. So it puts the offense in a good place. Having an average quarterback, lead the field, clearly wasn't, the formula for success in LA. So McVay had to get all those tools and stack up on it. And you know what? That's exactly what he did. And, now we're seeing that the Rams are, really looking like a team to beat in the NFC. I mean, obviously, there's Tampa, there's, Green Bay, a couple of teams that are going to make pushes. But no, the Rams are definitely a team to compete now. And I'd be pretty worried if I were teams in the NFC West.
Yeah. Bro, Keon, you cannot call Matthew Stafford a mobile quarterback. He has 112 yards last season, and I think his highest total was 200. But like Dylan said, he's an exceptional thrower. I think he's like 32 or something, and like the Rams, like with the first round picks that are gone, like they want to do what I think Buffalo did last year, where like you trade for Diggs and you give away that first round and hopefully that player won't be as good. But yeah, pretty good trade for both teams. Jared Goff was probably not the answer for the Rams. But yeah, Matthew Stafford's a proven, I wouldn't say proven winner, but like a proven solid quarterback in this league. And you add maybe a couple wide receivers to this team, and it might be some Super Bowl material.
Yeah. I missed use mobile, but like I mean like
Oh.
athletic. Like he can escape the pocket. Like
Extend
Aaron
plays.
Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is not fast, but he's athletic. Like he can move around. Goff can't move around at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that also adds something to the Rams offense. Okay, yeah, that's it.
yeah,
Yeah, just to just add on to what Frankie was saying. Like, I think both sides really win this trade. Like, obviously the Rams gave up a lot, but those kinds of sacrifices are worth it. Like, it's really it's a win-win. I mean, obviously people are going to say Detroit won. They're getting a proven winner in this league. Maybe not the most mobile quarterback out there, but he can definitely make plays with his arm. It just depends what Detroit does with those picks. Brad Holmes, the guy in LA who really was knocking on that door to trade up and get you Jared Goff. So this is a good reunion. I don't know how that meshing with that Dan Campbell guy back in Detroit, like I don't know how that's going to work out. A pretty quiet quarterback with a pretty loud head coach already. But it's just going to take time. It's only a matter of time before we see.
yeah.
Yeah.
But so to the reason why you click this video for all you bettors out there, we're going to be going into depth analyzing Super Bowl. The big game of the year. Obviously we would have loved the Packers. I know Frankie would have loved the Bills, but you know what? Some decisions just
Next year.
it's over. Maybe next year though. So the current spread right now is Kansas City's the favorite by 3.5, and the over/under is 56.5. So what do you guys think?
All right, for me, I had to think about this game for a week or two. This is a really tough decision just because of the two quarterbacks. Like, how can you bet against any of these quarterbacks? You can't bet on Mahomes. He's never lost a game by 8 points in his career. And Tom Brady, obviously, this 10th Super Bowl. Like, you just don't bet against Tom Brady. If you bet against Tom Brady, bad things usually happen. I'm sure there's been many people who have lost a lot of money betting against Tom Brady. But for me, it comes down to can Mahomes be comfortable? Who's going to be the more comfortable quarterback? And I think it's going to be Tom Brady because the left tackle, right tackle, left guard from last Super Bowl are all gone. Left guard, Tardif opted out. Left tackle, right tackle are both injured.
Injured, yeah.
And you don't want to be injured. You don't have an injured O-line against JPP, Shaq Barrett. You don't want that. So, in my opinion, the Chiefs should win this game, but I think I'm going to take Tom Brady and the Buccaneers to barely just find a way to win, just like Tom Brady has done it in all of his Super Bowls. And I mean, he's at home, like it's crazy. So I'm taking the Buccaneers. But yeah, it's a really hard choice. I can really see it going either way.
Yeah, it's to be a really tight one. We saw they played earlier this season. Tyreek Hill had like over 200. But yeah, what Keon said with the whole O-line problem, Kansas City, I think that's what's gonna slow them down. And Tampa Bay's defense might be superior than Kansas City. So yeah, I'm gonna go Tampa Bay here by maybe like 6 points or something, but it's gonna be a really close game. And yeah.
Yeah, I think that this has been, an interesting season. Like, Tom Brady leaving the Patriots, going to the Bucks, a whole new coach, a whole new system, an offensive system that's really emphasized the deep ball. And with Bruce Arians, usually a lot of quarterbacks struggle in their first few seasons with him. He's been known for having a really difficult playbook. Usually, a lot of picks come out of the first few seasons with him. But Tom Brady has looked like anything but regressed. He's played phenomenal, and you know what? I think that, and I said it at the beginning of the year. I said it when we were reacting to him signing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I had said that, if they make a really big push, it's going to be not only because of him, but the guys around him. Because Tampa Bay was such an attractive market, everyone wants to play. And you know what? The fact that they're teammates with a guy at such a high caliber, it pushes them to be great and to compete with them. As far as the spread goes, Patty Mahomes, what a guy, what a player, Hall of Famer at age 25. He's literally done, winning the MVP is super difficult, as it is, and out of those people that, the players that win MVP, not many of them win the Super Bowl. So the fact that he's already done that in his first, 3 seasons in the league, that just speaks volumes for itself. And Andy Reid coming off a bye, he's one of those guys that's going to keep pushing. He's going to give it everything he's got. He's a genius. Eric Bieniemy really deserves to get hired as a head coach. I don't know what teams are thinking. No team has hired me though, so same thing. They're not making the best business decisions, but I think that it's a really close game. I feel like I would probably take the over on this one. You're in pretty good weather. I think Tampa Bay is equipped to win this game. I think I do think that if the Chiefs offensive line injuries are able to mend and they're able to improve, I think that the Chiefs take this game. But I think as for now, there's a lot of questionable injuries up there in Kansas City, so I'm gonna take the home team, Tampa Bay. I know that Kansas City beat them. I think it's gonna be a really big nail biter. I think it's possible that the Kansas City covers the spread. I can see this game being less than
wouldn't be surprised.
But it's a tale of two goats. That's what it is.
And people are also saying, oh well, Tyreek Hill, just destroyed that defense the first half.
Who's gonna stop him?
But Todd Bowles is somebody who can adjust in this league. And the second half, Tyreek Hill was not, getting 200 yards, So, he knew, okay, we can't just blitz everybody and play man-to-man because they will kill you if you do that. And Mahomes is the highest graded quarterback against the blitz. I think that has to do with just his mobility and his weapons around him. If you play man-to-man with those weapons, there's no way. You can't guard the people they have. So
exactly.
But Todd Bowles, he's gonna come ready this time. I'm not gonna say he's gonna shut him down, but I don't think Tyreek's gonna have 400 yards in the first 5 minutes. But we'll see. I'm taking.
And also, yeah, and on top of that, this is gonna be a really good matchup because you have two people who are phenomenal from playing from behind. We saw what Patty Mahomes did back when they were getting crushed by Houston. He just stayed calm, kept his composure, even when they were down by the Bills. When the Bills were beating them 9-0 or something.
And Tennessee also.
Exactly. He motivated, those guys to just pick their heads up and win. And they're back in the Super Bowl. They're the team to beat. And Tom Brady with the whole thing with that Super Bowl versus Atlanta, nothing's ever guaranteed with a guy like him at the helm. So it's going to be a really interesting matchup. I really can't wait to see it. We're going to see top tier guys go up against top tier guys. Two of them probably the most complete rosters in the entire league. Big dog Clyde getting his big break. Seriously, if he natty champ 1 year, then Super Bowl champ the next, what a resume.
Yeah,
dude's
it's crazy.
Major jewelry.
Yeah.
But I think that it's gonna be a really close game. Good luck to all you bettors out there. Keon, Frank, do you have anything else?
And last thing is for me, Tom Brady I feel like he can win just any type of game. You saw with the Rams Super Bowl 2 or 3 years ago, ugly game.
Yeah.
It was a 13-3 or something like that. And then you saw a few Super Bowls before that, 28-3. He was behind and he came back. I don't know how many yards he had. I don't know how many touchdowns he had, but he had a crazy game. So Tom Brady, I don't know, it's just a weird thing. He just always wins. He could have 100 yards passing and then just still win. I don't know how it works, but Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Yeah. no question about that. And it's the first time ever they play in a home stadium, so like that should be crazy. And
But anyways, that probably wraps up this video.
yeah,
I hope you guys have enjoyed.
yeah,
Also, big news: our dog Sink, Alex Sinkfield, out of West Virginia, he entered the transfer portal. So be sure to
good
listen
luck to him. Yeah.
Alex, rooting for you, man. Wherever place you go, we'll be rooting.
Go to Vandy.
Go to Vandy, baby. Yeah, DNF is gonna make a Vandy football team.
Yes,
Now they
sir.
need to hire their head coach, Lee Clark. Get out of
Alright.
here.
Thank
All
you
right,
for listening, and
turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. And other than that, we'll see you next time.